This basically is just to prove the channel isn't dead. I filmed this like last summer and never did anything with it, but it's been 3 months since I've uploaded anything, and the 4 projects or 4 videos I'm currently working on, yeah, they're a pretty good distance away from being uploaded, especially the 2 that I want to upload first. So, yeah, if you want to complain I'm blowing this up, fine, but it is what it is. I need something to upload to prove the channel ain't dead. We got problems. Heat up. Here's what I've got. The clip you saw before this one was me demonstrating the difference between where the governor lets this thing run and full throttle. Like, I guess you could call it runaway. Either way, it's tied to red line. And I've also shoved a bunch of leaves down the dipstick tube. Don't know how many made it into the actual crankcase, we'll see. And I've drained the oil out of it. And I've also disconnected the breather, so any blow by is gonna be coming out of there. We're gonna see how long this thing will survive until it either gets hot and locks up or flies apart. Let's find out. Oh gosh, it ain't free. Well, it's moving, but only ever so slow. Oh, actually, I'm starting to wonder if something broke off inside, like the oil slinger or something. Because if that governor tied at full throttle like it is, or the throttle valve on the carb, that oil slinger may have been bouncing around in there. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how Tecumsehs work. Okay, well, I just did like 5 minutes of talking to myself with the camera not on. But after beating on it with a hammer for a while, it seems to be free. I don't know what I did, or it broke, but it might be enough to start up and run for even longer. So let's try it. Okay, look. Nothing out of the ordinary here. And now, okay, the valves are like pointing out this way. Interesting. There's a pretty, oh gosh, there's a big gouge. Compression. Nice big gouge here, some scuff in here. Nothing on the top. How about right here? Nothing, so just that, and this scoring right here. Look at these valves, how these open, that's weird. before I take the carb off here, can we just appreciate this hillbilly garbage they got going on here for a governor system? Like, what in the world? How do these things not run away on their own? So stupid. Well, I found the problem. I've got the sump off of it, as you can see. And right there's some kind of bar on the camshaft. And that's what it's hitting. That's why it's not wanting to move. Otherwise, it spins. It spins, but not great. But yeah, that bar is what it's hitting. The flat was on the ground, so that's not helping it either. But yeah, if I can, I don't know if I can one-handed, but there you go. So it's hitting that bar. Can someone tell me what that's for? I might be able to figure it out once I get this cam out, but I just wanted to show you before I remove it. That's why I wouldn't want it to spin. Well, here's why she quit running. This huge thing in the cylinder here. Oh, you pish. 38,000 not nice words later. You can see the huge spot in the cylinder, and then on the piston here, all 3 piston rings are stuck right there. So that's why it quit running. Assuming it wasn't because it hit that. This is probably the reason I didn't start back up. The weird thing is it seemed to have plenty of compression. It's just Tecumseh's so delicate. And then the piston's been through heck. It's pretty rough. Not as bad. The only spot that's worse than that 5-horse Briggs that blew up in a recent video is this spot right here. But the rings on it were stuck too. Anyway, here's the rod bearing. Honestly, I don't see any issue with that. Yeah, I could run that again, honestly, but yeah. That's pretty rough. And that's why it didn't want to rotate very well even when it wasn't hitting that camshaft thing. Regardless, it's in pieces the way it should have been. It should have never been built. Don't buy a Tecumseh, they're junk. See you in the next video. This was a disappointment.